life being lifted out of the building a little bit, and then LeBron kind of leading the charge back in the fourth.
Yeah, you know, it's very deflating to see AD go down the way he did, and you know, our guys tried to rally the necessary energy to start the second half. But there's an energy that you have to overcome, and there's how are we going to adjust tactically, coverage wise? You know, our plan has been, you know, with AD in a big minutes role with us and playing around him a lot. So you have to make adjustments, and you know, we came out of the second half a little bit flat, you know, but for all those reasons. But you know, credit our guys for they're really hanging in there, you know, and continuing to fight. Even when we seemed to be deflated a little bit to start the half. You know, I thought Russell was really good in the timeouts, you know, talking to the guys and just saying, come on, let's go. Let's keep fighting and keeping everybody engaged. And then, you know, what we saw LeBron do is just remarkable. You know, what he continues to do at this point in his career, to take over a game in the fourth quarter the way he did with just energy and will and determination was really something special.
On AD, we saw the report that X-rays were negative. Frank, do you have anything else at this point, and kind of what his spirits are like?
MRI tomorrow, and you know, we'll know more at that point. But I got nothing more on that.
Frank, you talked pregame about, you know, what LeBron has been like over these last few days and his level of engagement. But you mentioned it, that fourth quarter when he came in, you guys were down 8 when he checked back in, and it just seemed like everything changed when he got back on the floor. He came in with an intensity. What did you see kind of behind that stretch for him?
Yeah, I mean, he frequently leads with his voice. Tonight was about his action. You know, just the look in his eyes and the way he was playing, the way he was approaching the defensive end, and you know, again, the engagement that we continue to talk about. Just when he's super locked in, the rest of the group follows. You know, and man, he was something else. During that stretch, in all the ways we just discussed, and then, you know, to be able to be that locked in and deliver, you know, with the shot making and the play making, it's just remarkable. And you know, this is the number 1 offense in the league, and you know, second game in a row we held them around 100 points, largely because of that engagement that we're talking about with Bron. Like, everybody got locked in, and you know, he just made big plays offensively.
So in the moment, this has to be an uplifting thing, but when your brain goes back to Anthony, how are you going to process the period, however long it may be, without
win games till we get them back? That's simple. Can't feel sorry for ourselves. You know, we don't know obviously how long it will be, but you know, we got to win as many games as we can down the stretch, and you know, believe in the group that we have, and you know, hopefully we're able to you know, to get whole as quickly as possible. And you know, we've been saying all along, like, we have a strong belief in this group. You know, if we're able to stay healthy and stay whole, so you know, we just got to win as many games as we can during that stretch.
Did you get a chance to see him either at halftime or before you left the arena afterward?
I did, yeah, halftime.
And just anything on how he was doing? Yeah,
just shaking his head about, you know, really everything. You know, obviously, I'm sure what it felt like, but just being frustrated about, you know, looking like he's going to miss some time again.
Frank, we've been talking about the energy and the spirit of the team post trade deadline and with the Warriors game. Do you feel like this was an extension of that and a continuation and just sort of seeing the team playing the right way?
I do. I definitely do. I thought we were really connected tonight. And, you know, to me, even more so than the last few days because of the adversity that we faced. You know, it would have been easy to fold the tent, you know, and give in and let go of the rope as Utah was making their run, knowing that we just lost AD. AD was playing out of his mind in the first half. That's the kicker of the whole thing. You know, like, he comes out and is on fire and he's playing great. And, you know, then we lose him. So, you know, it's just you know, the season throws adversity at you, and hopefully, you know, this game will be a lesson of what the big picture looks like for our team, you know, overcoming this type of adversity.
Frank, what more does this tell you about the spirit of your group to be so discouraged and then to be encouraged again with the way you guys played in the fourth quarter with LeBron James leading you guys?
Well, what first thing it tells me is we got a special player named LeBron James, you know, that has the ability to galvanize any other four guys that he has out there with him and go beat the best, you know, and, you know, what else it tells you is, you know, we have a deep team, and, you know, if there's certain guys it may be in or out of the rotation, you know, everybody's going to be needed, you know, in this type of season, and to see Wayne come in and contribute, Bays come in and contribute, Dwight come in and contribute when they had not been in the rotation regularly. Those guys were a big part of this W, you know, so we're going to need everybody, and, you know, just thrilled with how our guys responded.
Frank, you hinted at Russ's engagement tonight in the timeouts, and he made some plays in the middle of that fourth that seemed to get the team in, and then obviously has the free throws late. One, how has his engagement shifted or maybe turned upside down since the trade deadline? And as a coach, is it good for you guys to see that kind of moment for Russ getting a chance to deliver at the end of the game and doing it?
Yeah, I'm you know, certainly happy for him. You know, I don't know if it's just a trade deadline shift. You know, with him, there's ups and downs throughout the season, and you know, I think what we saw tonight is he's got a great care factor. You know, he wants this thing to work at the highest level. He believes, like we all do, like we have a chance to do something special. And you know, the way he played the last two games in particular was really good for us and strengthens our belief.
I have one question on Zoom. Go to Jordan.
Hey, Coach. Wanted to ask you about Austin Reeves and also Taylor Horton-Tucker. In the fourth quarter, they were plus 15 and a plus 17. Made some really good plays defensively that weren't on the stat sheet as well, and just made some big plays overall. Just wanted to get your thoughts on those two.
Yeah, well, first, Taylor has strung together a few games now where he's been spectacular. He didn't score the ball that well tonight. He got, I think his first three shots were grenades with, you know, 2 seconds left on the shot clock. But, you know, he had 4 blocks, really brought a presence to the defensive side of the ball, attacked offensively and made the right play. And, you know, obviously Austin has proven to be a really solid two-way player for us, you know, and someone that has the guts to make a big shot, as we've seen twice now with the shot in Dallas, and you know, obviously the one tonight when the ball swung to him off of LeBron's cut. You know, those two guys were a big part of the W.